Interested in working remotely from home with the ability to set your own schedule? Then contact Notary to Notary. Our online training program teaches individuals everywhere how to create and run successful notary businesses nationwide. Whether you're looking for supplemental or full-time income, we'll teach you the benefits of being a business owner, including time and financial freedom. Visit notarytonotary.com to learn more about our training program.
Now, when you call the signer, you just want to confirm some of the basic information that you found in the confirmation. So, for example, their name, the signing location, the type of signing that you're doing, and if they need any additional documents to provide to you at the signing, such as maybe ID copies, social security cards, any utility bills, voided checks, things like that. You want to make sure that you say those things during the initial confirmation phone call, so when you show up to the appointment, they're already prepared for you. You don't have to wait sitting at the table for them to go find documents. Okay, so that's going to help shorten that signing time too.
Hey guys, have you had a chance to get a copy of my new book, The Ultimate Ron Guide? If you are ready to build a remote online notary business, then this book is what you need. In this book, I give you all the information that you need to know in order to build a successful remote online business, no matter what state you're in, as long as your state authorizes remote online notarizations. Head on over to Amazon today and get your copy. You'll be glad.
Hey guys. It's funny, as soon as I cut this on, I heard this beeping sound before y'all say, oh, it's beeping. I just heard it. Good morning, not morning, good afternoon. Hey. I was just about to get into notary work. And so whenever I do notary work, usually especially on the weekends, I try to stream and just kind of give you guys some tips that I do to help me with my notary business. So let's get into it. First thing, I did notice that I had some checks in my notary email. So my personal notary email, because I have my notary, then I have my signing service. And so what I'm going to do first is go take care of those. And then I'm going to give you guys some updates. You guys know if you're in Virginia, we have a training at 6, an exclusive training just for Virginia notaries that happens in about 2 hours. So I'm going to be on here probably till like 5. And then I'll come back on for that training. It's a working with nursing homes, hospitals, estate planning attorneys, and this new law for Virginia. And I'm going to be teaching my Virginia notaries how to maximize that. So that's an inclusive training for Virginia. But you guys do know you do have the if you're in Northern Virginia too, we have that meetup coming in Northern Virginia. Definitely check that website out for that. And then everyone else, you have the intensive notary boot camp that starts again on July 24th is the start date. I think the first class is the 25th. Okay, so that's coming up. I don't know if we have any more in-persons, but we have tons of virtual. So you can get your virtual ticket so you can learn how to build your notary business. I mean, we talk about everything from apostilles to marketing to field inspections to loan signing. You name it, we're pretty much going to talk about pretty much everything that you need to get started and build your business successfully. Okay, we even get more into the advanced training for some of the advanced notaries. So if you're in Virginia too, I did a video. I need my phone. I did a video for Virginia on like 2 videos recently. And so what we're doing is creating content state specific for every state. So we're just starting with Virginia. So there's a lot of content coming out right now for my Virginia notaries, but we're going to move on to another state very soon. And then we're just going to continue to create content across the country. So for different states across the country. All right. So let's get into this. And then we're going to talk about, I'm going to show you guys some things that I normally do when I'm just like, okay, I don't have any appointments. It's the weekend. What can I be doing? Working on my notary business. So first thing I'm going to do, I like to do this every day. I don't always get a chance to do it every day, but I usually try to clean out my emails every day, but definitely on the weekend. So on the weekend, I go in and I make sure I clean out every email that I possibly can. I have a signing tomorrow. Okay, I just saw that. I need my phone because I need to put this on my phone. I'm going to show you guys how I do this. Hold on. Oh, not my phone being right here. Okay, so first thing I want to do, I'm in my emails. I'm going to add this event to, excuse me, this signing to my Google Calendar because it's not there yet. And then we're going to print these checks off. So, oh my goodness. It's the phone being on 1% for me. I'm really acting like it's a weekend, huh? All right, trust. All right, cool. So we're going to do, and I just put it on my calendar. So whenever I add it, I'm going to go, I put the company that hired me so I know who I need to contact if there's like a, last minute situation. And I just put closing, borrower's last name. And then it's tomorrow at 8. Is it 8? I'm thinking because I have a lot going on tomorrow. Y'all pray for my soul because the schedule is a bit tight tomorrow. Ooh, but it's okay. I'm going to knock it out the park and we're going to be in there. And then I'm going to I already confirmed the appointment with the borrower, so I don't have to call them. And I already printed docs off. It's actually at the office. I'm going to go pick that up so I have that ready to rock and roll. Fun fact, I went fishing yesterday. It was a whole situation. I almost fought like 3 birds. Yes, it got crazy. Anywho, I didn't know fishing could be so fun. Learn something new. All right. So, and then also, oops, what I forget to do too is I always put the borrower's phone number in my notes in case something happens. I don't want to have to look it up online to try to figure out their phone number. Okay. I can have it right there. All right. So it's still the hair for me. Oh, thanks, boo. So sweet. All right, so the very next thing I'm going to do is open up Notary Assist. So all of you guys should be using Notary Assist at this point to keep track of your finances within your business. If you're not using Notary Assist, I will go ahead and put my link in there for you guys to get into Notary Assist because it is a really, really good as far as keeping track of all your finances, running your reports, tracking your per seal amount too, so you're not paying extra on your self-employment tax. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's why you need to be in the boot camp. Let's get it. All right, so this is the link for Notary Assist. Definitely get Notary Assist if you do not already have it to manage your notary business. All right, so I'm going to go into my Notary Assist and I'm going to, oopsie, sign in. Thank you. I'm going to sign in. And so that training that we have coming up at hold on. At 6, it's just for Virginia notaries, but it's going to be really good. All right, so we're in here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add that new signing that I have tomorrow, and it only takes me 2 seconds. And they have a feature where actually, let me use this feature because I have not used it yet. All right, so basically, auto imports. They have this new feature: cut down on manual entry and effortlessly import your signing appointments by forwarding the appointment confirmation to import@notaryassist.com. Okay, so let's copy that because we're going to just paste it in forward. Copy. All right. Then it says the feature is not only compatible with loan signing platforms and companies, but also works with just about any other appointment confirmation email, including general notary work, specialty notary work, or any other type of work. The auto import feature is designed to make your life easier no matter what type of appointment you have. So what we're going to do, let's just click for more information. Okay, so boom. Forward it to this email. The appointment details should be included in the body or attached to the PDF. Upon successful import, you'll receive a confirmation explaining da, 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 da. Okay, cool. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this confirmation and I'm going to forward it to import@NotaryAssist, send. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how fast it goes. So I just sent it. Let's see if it's going to do what it needs to do. And I don't know how long it takes. So we just sent it. Oh, snap. It's in there. That fast. Okay. Okay, sis. Okay, sis. Okay, sis. Save it. Oh my goodness. That is so awesome. That is awesome. Let me see if she added herself to Zapier. So you guys know I use Zapier for all my automations. If they had, she's working on adding it. I'm gonna see if they've added it, because then all I gotta do is forward my confirmations to them. Once it gets on Notary Assist, if they're on Notary Assist, I can go to Zapier and have it automatically create the event, the signing event on my Google Calendar. So that step that I just did, I won't have to do that anymore. It's done. All I'm doing is forwarding an email. So let's see if they're on here yet. I can just shoot her an email, but I'm like, hold on a second. Okay, sis, listen, because that'll make my life so much easier. And if they are on here, I can set that automation up right now. If you don't know about the automations that I'm talking about, I teach about them. We're going to go over that during the boot camp. Okay, during the boot camp, we're going to go over it. We're also going to go over it. What else? It should be in the AI and automations session too. All right, let's see if Notary is on here. If not, I'm going to text you right now. Mamas, it's not. Let me text her. How are we doing on the let me text. Hold on, I'm gonna text Sue. So Sue's with Notary Assist, and I love her. She's amazing. Actually, for the record, I was using Notary Assist way before I met Sue. The platform itself is just really good. Okay, so I'm gonna say, hey, Sue. Lots of emojis, smiley faces, lots of smiley faces. Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna say, just use your new import feature. Absolutely love it. On it more. Okay, cool. How is the Zapier integration working? Okay. That's why it's good to be connected with in the industry. Okay, cool. All right, let's keep going. So it did it. I don't have to create so if you're using Notary Assist now and you're manually putting in your confirmations, you don't have to do that anymore. It literally put everything in there for me, and it knew the customer, which is pretty cool. Like, I'm interested to see how they did that. So like, I have a long list of customers, and it basically assigned it to the correct customer because they were already in my database. Now I wonder if I did it with a company that wasn't in my database, if they would create it for me. Like, that would be interesting to see. But yeah, it definitely did it. And I'm a happy camper. I love that I don't have to add it myself. So that's a really cool feature. If you just joined me, all I did was forward the email to the Notary's email that address that's in that it tells you to do. And it created it in Notary's for me. So that's absolutely amazing. Yeah, that's great. That's a game changer, and I appreciate you for that. Okay, so that's my signing for Monday, and I just got an email that says confirmation successful, import successful, yada 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 yada. Love it. Okay, cool. I like that. I'm actually gonna keep this. I'm gonna do a video on that for you guys too. So I did get an email. I don't know if you guys got this email, but I got an email from Negreet's Notaries. Did anybody else get that email? It looks like it's probably a signing service. Let's check them out. Let's see what they're about. And they're looking for Spanish-speaking remote online notaries. So how many of you guys speak Spanish and you do RON? Yeah, I'll put the link in here for you. They are looking for remote online notaries to do their e-notarizations. So boom, boom, boom. That's the website. If you speak Spanish and you do e-notary, the link is right there. They're nationwide, I believe. They were emailing me because they need a Virginia RON, fluent Spanish. If you're interested in working with us, please kindly advise your questions. They sent a bunch of questions over. So I'm going to respond, and I'm going to reply and say, good afternoon, Ron. All right, and the questions. How many RONs you formed in the last 6 months? Who knows? I don't know. We're going to estimate. kind of do some math real quick so I can kind of give a good justification. Okay, what RON programs are you using? I'm using secured signings. What are your fees for buyer, seller, cash? All right, cool. Let's talk about it. So everybody on the same page. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. So buyer, seller, cash. Depends, because y'all could be a little funny. And then I'm gonna say depends on number of signers. Buyer loan doc starts at 150 for me. Boom, out the gate, because we're not playing those games. For most closings, additional for more signers on the session. All right, and then POA. Or deed. Okay, POA or deed. That could be quick. Output depends on number of signers again. Boom. All right, and then I'm going to put in bold my answer so they know. All right, so if you are a Spanish-speaking RON, and I think you can even sign up if you're not Spanish-speaking, but they specifically emailed me for Spanish-speaking. So if you do RON, I put the link in the website. I put the website in the chat, so you can sign up with them if you want to. Cancellation fees. I'm not doing all that. Leave me alone. Just, are you a full-time RON? Yes. Full-time notary. What are your hours, working hours? 24 hours. Doesn't matter as long as I'm available. Boom. Shakalaka. Done. Send. All right. And we're done. All right. So what else? We have, I'm going to save this. I'm going to do a video on this import we just did. All right. So now, and the other thing in my notary inbox, dun, 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 is checks. Some of you guys have gotten checks from your signing companies, and they pay you with e-checks from Deluxe e-checks. So that's where I have these checks from now, and we're going to print these off really quick. And I always mobile deposit because it just is so much easier to do. I feel like, and most banks do it. I did hear a couple people saying like that Navy Federal had stopped taking e-checks. Is anybody with Navy Federal? I had a couple people that told me that they weren't taking the e-checks. They had stopped taking them. I'm like, oh, well, if you are with Navy Federal and they're not taking it, then just open an account somewhere else, because a lot of signing services pay with e-checks. Okay, so we have 5 checks to print off. Let's knock this out. All right. So actually too, I'll show you. Can I show you this? I have to be careful because I just want to have personal information on there, and I don't want it to be like, now we got routing numbers and stuff up. Okay, so let's not do that. So basically, when you're doing Deluxe e-checks, oh, you know what? I can screenshot. Actually, let's just do this. Look at that. Boom, shakalaka. All right, let me show you what it looks like when you do Deluxe e-checks. Okay, so you have these options. It's uploading. It's going to pop up on the screen in a second that you can use. You have instant funds. So if you have like a Visa, you can, if you have a Visa account or a Visa card, like a debit card, it will do direct deposit, not direct deposit, like instant deposit. I don't want to say direct deposit because it's direct deposit there. Instant deposit to your account, and it's 2.99% at a minimum of $5. So my check, this one I'm about to print off, is $50. It's for a RON that I did. It's $50. If I did instant, I would get $45. And I'm not about giving up none of my coins and none of my dollars. So I'm not doing that, but you can absolutely do it. Direct deposit, and it's available in minutes. Direct deposit is 1 to 3 business days. So same fee. 1.99%, minimum of $5. So I would get $45, which is weird because direct deposit. So about that. 1 to 3 business days. And then deposit to your email is your PayPal account is 1 business day. And at 2.99%, again, $4.99 minimum. So I would still get $45. So we're not going to do that. We're going to do print as check. Okay. Completely free. 1 in 10 business days, whatever is one. So this is what I'm going to do. So what I do is I just put print check and then I mobile deposit it. And so if I was doing this on a regular, like Monday through Friday, I don't know how my bank acts on Saturday, but Monday through Friday, it would be available the next day. As long as I deposit, like I think it was before 9, it will be available the next day. So whenever I do an e-check, I know I'm gonna get it the next day. So what I'm gonna do, I just print. I'm gonna show you what you print off so you can see. Make sure my printer loves me because it's been acting funky lately. I need some more ink too, but it's enough to get these checks done. Hello, fingers crossed. Send an email. It doesn't matter if it's after 60 days. It depends on what your payment agreement is, because it could be payment net 90, could be payment net 60, just depends. Could be payment net 30. Okay, so let me get this off of here. I have a script that you can use, an email script you can use when you're looking for your payments. It's inside the course. Just literally copy and paste it and input your own thing. It's inside the Notary Signing Agent course. Okay. I'm looking for a signing service. What's a good one? There's tons of good ones, and you should be signed up with 100 getting started. So not just one. A lot of people get into the space and they sign up for 1 or 2 or 5. No, you're not going to get any work like that. That's not the way that it works. You need to be signed up with as many as possible so you can make sure that you're maximizing your time and you're actually getting orders. So getting started, you want to get into either the Ultimate Notary Bundle or the Notary Signing Agent Bundle. The Notary Signing Agent Bundle is included in the Ultimate, but the Ultimate has e-notary. So if you're not looking to do e-notary, then just do the Notary Signing Agent. And this weekend, yes, you can still use promo code 2023 to save on that. Okay. All right. So this is how it prints off. You get a little check. You get an e-check. So it's a check. Okay. And then it gives you a record of, you can't see it, a record of what was done. So what I do, so now that I printed it off, I'm going to print them all off. But what I normally do is I print it off and then I go into Notary Assist and then I put unpaid, anything that's unpaid, and I can start putting down. I can mark off what I just received. So I just printed this one, save. And so that's how I'm able to double check to see who still owes me money. Cool. I'm an e-notary in North Carolina. Awesome. So if you're looking for e-notary work, it's not primarily going to be coming from signing services. It's going to be coming from either independent marketing or signing up with e-notary platforms that give you work. So I would definitely go grab my do-it-yourself Ron guide off of Amazon. It's going to help you. It's going to help you with, why can't I see this? It's really giving me... Hold on. With that. Okay. But definitely get into the e-notary course. Is going to help you figure that out too, because there's a lot to unpack there. All right. So what I said, do it yourself wrong, guys. That's why I can give you the link for it. If I can find it. I mean, at this point, say Vanessa, where is it? Who knows? Psych. I'm going to find it. Okay. And then we're going to finish. So the next thing I'm going to do is you cut the extra. So all you want is just the check. Okay. What is happening? I don't know why this is doing this. It's not working. Oh, here it goes. I was like, no, I'm not losing it here. Okay. All right, this is the do-it-yourself Ron guide here to help you build your e-notary business. All right, so we got this check, and oh, look at that. When your children's scissors come in handy. What time is it? Don't let me go over 5 o'clock because I need to get ready for the training at 6. Virginia notaries that have that bonus training, we're starting at 6 p.m. So you can still go grab your link if you're in Virginia. Okay, so I don't need any of this extra stuff. Boom, trash. Good. Okay, or I could have shredded it. All right, then on the back, you just put a little X, a line, and sign. And then I'm going to mobile deposit it. So that's one. And then I have 5 more to print. So that's okay. I wonder if I can print them all at one time or not. Probably can't. Okay, no worries. It is what it is. I don't have any issues printing checks. That makes me no problem. I can take my time. All right. So I'm not going to print the whole thing again. I was just showing you what it looks like. I'm just going to print the check page. So custom page 1. I'm all about saving toner. All right. Then we're going to go to, I went backwards. Okay. And then print next check, print, and then I can cut them all at the same time. But I can, while I'm printing this, if you guys have questions about your notary business, anything that you want to ask, you can put them in the chat and I'll start answering your questions because I can't really keep going until I get these printed. I got 2 more to go. 2 more to go and then I'll be done. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 2 more checks to print and we'll be done. And I like e-checks because they're just, you print them off wherever you are. And mobile deposit. I am a big fan of mobile. Oh man, I'm a big fan of mobile depositing. Okay. We had an event at the Notary Business Center because we actually what's the word? We rent the space out too. So people who want to book it for like events, conferences, meetings, loan signings, anything like that. And we had an awesome woman rent it this weekend. She did a financial literacy class and for youth, and it was really cool to see them like really just talking about stocks and savings, and it's good. You gotta get everybody on board, and the parents was involved too. Because listen, sometimes we don't know everything. Financial literacy is really, really important. You can make money, but if you don't know how to keep it, you don't know how to invest it, you're gonna have issues. Okay. Trying to find signing service to sign up with. There's a list of 100 inside my notary signing agent course. Here is the link. Use promo code 2023. Now you don't have to look any further. Look at that. And then you also have the ultimate signing and title company list that has over 2,000 companies listed that you can get as well. And you can use promo code 2023 as well. Let me see if I can pull that for you really quick. Boom, 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 boom. Now you have to look no further. Look how easy we solved that question. Boom, shakalaka. I need help with Ron marketing and iPen. So you need help with e-notary marketing, period. And there's not a whole lot of iPen work out there. So you're going to have a hard time finding that. That's throwing it out there because, and I talk about that a lot. I can't why is it so complicated? It's just not, it's not popular. It's not in demand. It's not an in-demand service right now. Not to say that it doesn't exist. It does. It's just not as in demand as Ron. Ron is more in demand than iPen. I have a Ron request in my inbox now. Y'all say, Vanessa, get it together. I'm gonna need you to start getting these requests out faster. I'm working on it. All right, so we got all 5 checks printed. And then we're gonna sign the back. And then I'm going to go back to Notary Assist. And it's really important, guys, that you update your Notary Assist because that's all I do is just change my filter to say unpaid. What's unpaid? And then if it's unpaid past 30 days, and sometimes I may not do it right on the 30th day. I mean, nothing wrong with it. Like if you do it the day after, like the 32nd day or the 33rd day, nothing wrong with that. But like if it's like 30 days out and it's like a Wednesday, I'm not going to send it now because they're probably going to cut checks on Friday. A lot of companies just cut them on Friday. So it's no point. But if it's like Wednesday is the 30th day and they didn't cut it on Friday, that Monday I might send an email. Just really depends on, if it's a company that they usually are really good about sending it. But that's when you should send it. Yeah, you send it like that. And I just send a little email that's basically like, hey, could be an oversight on my part. But I'm missing, I have a little script that I use. I'm always really nice about it because it could be an oversight on my part. They could have mailed it. And you got to think about it. If it's net 30 and they mail their checks out and they mailed it out on Wednesday, you may not get it to the next week, So you want to make sure you're just being pleasant and nice and not thinking people are trying to rob you and steal from you, yada, yada, yada. People can be really extra sometimes. Okay. All right. So how do you get customers for Ron? I market heavily online. So I'm very, very serious about my online marketing, my SEO, my website, my Google business profile. I think I put a lot of time into that. And I talk about it all the time. I have trainings on marketing. There's trainings in my courses. Like we in the boot camp, we talk about that. We talk about how to, maximize your website and really turn it into a lead generation machine. And so that's how I get my clients. I do not condone notaries using Thumbtack. You can do whatever you want to do. I just threw that out there because I know I keep hearing people. I don't know if someone recently said use Thumbtack, but I feel like people have been saying it a whole lot more lately. And so I feel like there's so much better ways to make money. And if you see not to say that people who are using Thumbtack, I don't know that people are really using Thumbtack that are closing a lot of deals for notary. They could be. For me, I feel like, you could get a billboard. It's a possibility that billboard might bring you clients, but that money I would have rather poured into my SEO, my online marketing. So I feel like if I'm gonna there's so much more ways that you can that you can make money getting notary work that's free. There's so much free market. I don't really pay for leads on my notary work, on my notary service, e-notary, general notary work, loan closing. I don't pay for marketing. The only thing I could say that I paid that cost me is business cards, website hosting. I don't run ads for my personal notary. If I'm on a directory, 123 notary, rotary, I pay for a directory, but I'm not you know what I mean? I don't pay for Yelp, I just feel I feel like people do that when they don't want to build organic traffic, but organic traffic is very easy to build once you just know how to, use the platforms that you're on. Thank you. Okay, because in Maryland, I'm having trouble promoting Ron. It doesn't matter where you are because Ron people, I get people who call me from different countries all the time. It's a matter of being online. You need to be online. People have to be able to find you online. And people will say, oh, I come up first when I search me. Are you searching me on your own phone, on your own devices, in your own Google account? Google knows you're looking for you. Google showing you. Okay. For example, I was talking to my SEO team for Notary to Notary. Everybody get up. This is probably a notary. I'm gonna have to call him back in a minute. But yeah. And then what I'm gonna do right now, because I'm gonna be distracted trying to do it. I'm going to take these checks and I'm going to do mobile deposits on them in a minute, and then they will probably clear on Tuesday because it's a Sunday. But that's what I would do. And then I just make sure I update my. Oh, I got a big check coming soon. Boom, boom. Let's get it. Okay, so but there is one that now I'm looking at it is behind, and so that's a little late. Everybody get up. Hold on, y'all. Let me take this call because they called twice. It's probably for a notary. Not my nephew. Okay, anywho, let's keep going. All right. Here we go. All right. So do you have a list of signing services? I do. It's inside the Notary Signing Agent course, and that has a list of 100 inside the course. And then if you get the Ultimate Signing and Title Company list, that has a list over 2,000. So there's 100. You could definitely start off with 100. You can start there. And that'll take you plenty of time because it's, you got to sign up, you got to do your follow-up. So that'll take you plenty of time to get going. Some of them have apps you got to download. So I would start with that. Or if you're ready to just do the whole shebang, then you could go for the Ultimate list. But the Ultimate list too is a little bit more advanced because it's title companies on there. So if you're not ready to go that life, then I would start off with the Notary Signing Agent course and work with those lists of 100 in there. Uh-oh. Okay. Boom. In the chat. Okay. So boom. What time is that? We got 20 minutes. All right. So we have 20 minutes because at 6 o'clock, my Virginia At 6 o'clock, my Virginia notaries, we're going to get started with the bonus notary signing agent course. I've taken your course. I have to go back in the course and check out Ron SEO. So yeah, Ron, and there's a bunch of, they have a lot of different courses that teach on different things. So there's a course just for how to rank on Google. Like there's different courses that teach different things, and definitely just, binge the content. There's content everywhere. Like I have content on YouTube. I have content on my courses. I have content in the books. Like I literally just keep putting content everywhere. So it's like when you're learning, binge it, get it in your system and apply it. What are the things for Texas? So I don't know when I'm coming out to Texas, but we do Texas. Anyone in the U.S. can do the notary boot camp. So that's a good business building event for you. It's virtual. It's 4 weeks. Okay. So you could definitely do the boot camp. I just put the link in the chat for you. All right. So the next thing that I would typically do when it's a Sunday and spaghetti-o. And I cleared out my notary email. The next thing that I would typically do is go to my website. So I want to do a whole redo to my website. I've been getting a lot of apostille work lately, and I think it's because I did just upload a lot to my Google business profile about apostilles. That could be it. I'm going to upload a whole lot more. All right. So next thing I'm going to do is go to Google My Business. Okay, I'm going to Google My Business, and then I'm going to, and this is what it looks like. Actually, I'll show you my page. Any state can do the intensive notary bootcamp, and any state can buy the courses. Okay, it's applicable nationwide, the courses and the bootcamp. All right, so let me get signed in really quick, and then we're going to go to my Google business page. So I have like 4 Google business pages. Okay, let's get it. All right, so let's look. And this is one that I've been building up lately. I did a new one, so I'm building it up more. I'm going to screen share so I can show you guys how to do that. Where is that? Share screen. So this one is a new one that I did. On-time notary, apostille, and fingerprinting. And so what I do while I'm here, it's a fairly newer listing. So I only have 3 reviews. I definitely got to get more. Oh my gosh. I don't want to say I got something. Someone left me a lower one because it's 4.3. I don't even want to read it. Oh, scary. Okay. But that's okay because you'll always get more. All right. So we look at performance, and I'm going to look at this is June. Let's do July. Well, June and July. All right. So we had 50 interactions, and oh yeah, see, I'm getting a little bit more for apostille and fingerprinting near me. So it's doing some work here. Most people are finding me from Google Mobile, Maps, Desktop. Okay. If I wanted to run an ad, I could, but I'm not going to do that. Let's see what they're doing primarily. They're calling, I got some calls. A lot of them are going to the website. More of them are getting directions. So it lets me think that majority of people who Google is sending the listing to is local for them to be clicking directions. So what does that mean for me? That means if I want to get internet, like national work, I need to really start working on the back end to let Google know that I service, nationally. But it's not really a huge thing for me because I have another Google listing that is just for e-notary. So that one's heavily national, really national. So that's going to bring me my RON. If someone's looking for fingerprinting, I'm not at the point yet where I'm like directing people to other people for fingerprinting or apostilles. I'm doing it myself. So that means they do need to be near me. So it's okay that I'm ranking here, local to me, and notary services too, that I'm ranking here for a notary service here. So I look at that. I always look at my performance to see where I'm at, and I look at to see what I'm ranking for. So search terms that showed your business profile. So when people either typed in on-time notary, some people typed in apostille, less than 15-ish, typed in apostille, and Google showed them to me. Who knows what Benny's on-time notary is, but it got shown, and then fingerprinting. And then you can kind of see what else people might be searching for and when Google decided, oh, let me show this. So we are starting to get a little bit more fingerprinting and apostasy, but we need that number to be a lot higher. So the next thing that I would do is I'm going to add an update. And this is where I post my content. This is one place that I post my content. And I get, you don't need to create another Google business page. It depends on where you are. So a lot of the things that I do, there's levels to what I do. What I don't want you to do is try to do every single thing that I do, and then it's crazy because you can't manage it and it's too much going on. So and I say that because I don't really know who you are because it's Facebook user. If I knew who you were and I knew your progress, then I could say, yeah, go ahead. But what I don't want you to do is try to chase 30 rabbits and catch none. Okay. So you don't want to go start a bunch of different Google business profile pages. So for example, I have 4, but before I wouldn't do any more right now, but it takes time to build it up. So and I use them for different things. But when I first started, I had 1. Okay. So it depends on the purpose. Like, what is your purpose behind doing it? And before you try to go make more, do you fully understand the way Google business profile works? Do you understand SEO? Do you have a full understanding of it? Otherwise, you just keep creating more things for you to manage and you're not managing it well. And I just say that because I don't want somebody to go, oh, I'm going to go do this right now. And it's like, well, Vanessa did. And it's like, well, there's more to the story than just making extra pages. Okay. All right. Do you have new courses on apostasy? No, the training is in non-notary work. That's where the apostasy training is. And then we also train on it in the boot camp. So non-notary work and in the intensive notary boot camp that's coming up in July. Those are your ways to get it from me. All right. So what I'm going to do is create content. And I have lots of videos that I've done on how I do this really quickly. And so I'm with you guys, and it's going to take me a little longer because I'm going to be talking to you while I'm doing it. But essentially, all I do is I'm going to open up ChatGPT, OpenAI, and I use that just when I need to shorten things. But then I also use another AI tool for my content, for my articles, and it's called Article Forge, but it's one you have to pay for, so you don't need it. There's other ones you probably can get that are cheaper or free. And really, if you're just starting off, you can use ChatGPT. But I will post the link for this one, and you can figure out if you want to use it. You can check it out for Article Forge for bulk articles. That's that. All right, now I'm going to pull one that it created for me a while ago, and then I'm going to shorten it down. Actually, I'm going to pull one. I'm not going to pull it from here. Because what I want to do, I could start posting more content for fingerprinting, but I want to right now. It's not something I want to really promote. All right, so I'm going to write a 2-paragraph article about my apostasy services and how easy it is and how important it is to have a professional assist in the process. And I have a ChatGPT book, that ebook that'll help you with the prompts to get you. All right, then what I want to do is I want to write a post about what apostasy is and how it works. All right, boom. Now it's doing this post, and I'm going to, make it shorter. And then I'm going to read it really quick and make sure that it's correct. Bam, perfect. All right, I'm going to take this. Got my keyword heavy in it. Got my keywords heavy in it, and we got extra words. Okay. a different number to go there. Okay. And I need an image. Okay. I don't really like this picture, but we're going to run with it. All right, then I'm going to save image as apostille near me because we always save with our keywords. And then I'm going to upload the picture here. Okay, so boom, post. And I will literally just do that like 10 times. I'll do like 10 while I'm sitting here right now. I'll do 10 posts about different things that I want to rank for. Okay, and this is what I'm talking about when I'm saying post to your Google business profile page. It's basically so Google really understands what you do. And so whatever I want to rank for, I'm going to start posting content about it so they can start to see what I do and how I do it. Yeah, and I don't really mess with a lot of other stuff. Some things I'll do, like I may edit add services. So like here, I may add more services. So these are all the ones that we have that's listed that we do. A whole lot of stuff. But you can actually like take some of this stuff and also in Virginia, side note, how have you guys in Virginia and thought about doing immigration paperwork? Because you guys know the NNA has that course for immigration. And I say it because y'all know I've been reading the law and just saw something recently that said Virginia notaries are not allowed to give advice or assist, okay, legal advice, which is assisting with immigration paperwork, okay? That is in the law. It's in the law, and I'm glad I found it because it's something that I was going to do, but I'm like, I'm not doing that now. So it's like, I wish I had it right in front of me because I would read it to you. But yeah, so go check it for yourself. Don't just take my word for it. It does say Virginia notaries are not allowed to give legal advice in the preparation for immigration paperwork or assist with immigration something. So to me, that's we're not doing that. Okay. Now you can notarize it, but some people are actually helping like in the completion of the paperwork. And in Virginia, you cannot do that. Okay. And other states you probably can, but there's specific law that says you cannot do it. So that's why it's really important to read your law. And so the training that we're doing today is going into a new law, a fairly new law that just came into effect that Virginia notaries can use to gain more partnerships and clients with nursing homes, hospitals, and with estate planning attorneys. And so we're going to do that training at 6. Okay. And I'm really excited about it because I've been working on it already. And it's like, y'all gonna love it. It's a whole situation. It is a whole situation. But if you are not in Virginia, definitely get into the upcoming boot camp. I just put both of those links in the chat. Is the live for Virginia notaries only? The one that is at 6, yes, it's for Virginia notaries only because the law is only applicable here, to my knowledge. What I don't want you to do is get into the training and thinking that it's going to work in your state, and it may not. And even if it is in your state, it's not going to be called the same thing. So what I don't want you to do is, pay for something that you can't use. So it's for Virginia only. Now, there may be applicable laws that's similar in other states. I just don't know them yet. And so that's why I said just Virginia, so we know what we're doing. Okay. But yeah, so that's what I would do. I would add more posts here, and that's what I'll sit here and do in a few minutes. And then what I'll do is I'll repurpose some of that content, and I'll also put it on my website, and I will start just making stuff on there. And then I'll go and just start posting different things, different places. So that way when someone's typing in, like for example, if someone types in apostille near me, what's coming up here? Oh, eNotary came up. Let's get it. That's mine. That's fine. But I'm also searching on my Google, so we can't say that it came up because that Google wanted to show it to me. Okay, so when people are seeing apostates, this is what's coming up. I think because I'm on my profile, it's not going to show me right now anyway. Oh, what's this? U.S. Authentication Services. That's a good name to go with. They did a good job with that. Because it gives the, is this the one, bruh? Sorry. Service fees start at $99 with the digital documents. So their apostille started at $100, $100 and up. So it probably goes a little higher than that. Okay, I think this is the one someone has showed me. Okay. They were telling me about it. There was one company that someone was talking about that was charging like $1,000 per apostille. And I was like, are you serious? That's my mom, CBB Mobile Notary. Okay, with the 8 reviews, let's get it. Okay, I see you, sis. Stamp that Mobile Notary. And that's definitely my video. Oh, it's not. It's a clip from one of my videos, though. But I didn't make it. Made it. Compass. I was like, I know that guy's face. All right. Stamp that Mobile Notary. And then who you got? I feel like I know Jet's Notary. It sounds really familiar. Like one of my students. The Apostille Co. Let's see their website. And I do this. So if you don't do this on a regular, you really should. I look and see what worry-free apostille service, state, federal embassy. Including our sister company, UPS store. I wonder if they own a store. I thought about buying a UPS store. I'm not even lying. I'm not going to hold you. So they have it's Swedes though. I wonder if it's a small business and they just have different locations. DC, New York. I bet you I could guess. Just because of how their site is. Let's see. They got a blog though that I was talking about. Need a blog. You need a blog if you're going to be on here. Loading kind of slow. Where are we? Come on. Where's the blog? Or maybe there's no blog. Okay. There's that. Okay, cool. Promo code is 2023 off any of the online courses. Okay. I was just looking to see how they have their setup. Yeah, see, this should be clickable. They got some work to do, but I like it. I think I have an idea of how their site's set up, how their business is set up. I'm not even kidding. I bet you. After Hours VA, I know her. This is a link tree. It is a link tree. Okay. I know him. I do know him. Midlow. Okay. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Apostille service. Let's see how they have it. If this is the guy I'm talking about, he's been doing this for a long time too. If this is the one I'm thinking about. So we only service 2 locations, the Laurels of Bonaire and the Laurels of, what is that? Is that a nursing home? Oh, it's not who I thought it was. It's someone else. I thought it was this guy, but it's a girl. And then you can see how other people have their site set up. That's all. Just see what everybody else got going on. But she looks really familiar. Okay. Thank you, darling. I'm about to skedaddle. I appreciate you for the insight. All right. That's what I do. I look at other sites too and just kind of see. But the main thing is I don't look at the sites necessarily. I look to see who's ranking for what. And I use another tool so I can see who's ranking and how. Oh, snap. Notary. How you feeling? Let's get it. Rah, rah, rah. Oh, snap. There she go. Rah, rah, rah. There we go. Let's get it. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get it. Okay. I'm going to calm down. No, I'm not. Okay. All right. So, but that's what I will do. I'm going to keep doing that. And then I'm going to also go on my website and post to my website these articles that I have, and that will continue to boost my SEO. And then I do a lot of other stuff. It's not just website and Google ads. Like, it's a lot that you have to do. So it's kind of like, for example, I use an aggregator that will create listings for me everywhere. So I do that. I get on different websites and I post articles there with my links. So like I may go to like Reddit, Quora, different ones. I Google search new article bases and, just doing a lot of research on where I should be, where I should post at. I look for forums, blogs in the niches that I'm at where I can start getting links on and start like kind of networking there. And then I go through my chambers, my business chambers, my business directories. I'll post there, send emails out. Like if they have Facebook pages, I'll, add content, create threads, add content, LinkedIn, Twitter, like it's just a lot. And then, I link it all back to my website on my profile. That's why I said like the marketing piece, like you're never done with it. You're always doing it because the more that you're using Google, the more Google will love you and be nice to you and say, oh, we know what she does. And the more clients you'll get. I don't think it's a surprise that my apostilles have picked up a lot because I did take some time and unload. And so what I want to do between today and tomorrow is I want to add another separate page on my website just for apostilles and heavily downpour those keywords, those links, the ranking, like really just starting to push that content, unload on the blog post, just, kind of see where I can increase. And like I said, I use different tools that will kind of show me, and you won't see it overnight. I don't know if there's a tool that can show it to you immediately, but you continue to post or whatever. Then I use different tools that'll kind of show me what I'm ranking for in my area. If it's something that I'm marketing for nationally, like eNotary, I do national marketing, but I don't do it. Like I will say, like I could definitely get way more eNotary work than I do because I do not unload on eNotary work because I get enough. And honestly, I'm like, I never say I have enough because I don't ever like to speak that into existence and then I don't get more. But it's like I'm at good capacity for my eNotary, but I know that I could definitely downpour more on it and get more work. It's just I'm good with the flow of eNotary that I have right now. But I do want to get more apostille. And I say that because like eNotary is cool. It pays well. Like you got, it pays well, you're good, you do it, whatever. But I'm always looking for the most bang for my buck. Apostilles pay a whole lot better and it's a whole lot less work and I like it better. So I'm all about getting more money with the least amount of effort out of pocket. And so even though, yes, I take the eNotary because it's money and I love it, it's cool. But if I can get, if my goal, I'm not even gonna hold you. In my perfect world, if I could get like, I was gonna say 10 a day, but no, I don't. That's my brain. If I could do like, I could do 10. It's gonna be really good with my management of time. So if they're all Hague, it'd be good. Yeah, 5 to 10 a day, smooth sailing. smooth sailing. Don't even bother me. I'm good money. Like, you wouldn't hear like, I'm good at that point. Like 5 to 10 a day, and I'm good. And to be honest, just looking at the volume that I'm aware of, like Secretary of State's office, there's more people are submitting. Like, they're getting a lot every day. So the work is there. It's just being a matter of ranking for it. So that way you make sure that when they're looking for apostille agents to assist, you're the one that they're calling on. And so I'm just gonna keep unloading. So when I'm ranking for when Google, people don't always type in apostille. A lot of people don't know what the word apostille means. So it's doing that research to figure out what they're typing in. And so you kind of got to go back. So like, I'll look at, like, I'll put in like other sites that are ranking high for apostille. And then I use different tools that'll say, that will show me, okay, well, we showed this site when people search these terms. And then you can start to see, okay, these are other keywords that people will type in. So like, they may, like, for example, to kind of give you an idea of how you like work backwards. So when people type in notary, they don't always type in notary public. How many of you guys have heard people say notary republic? So when I use notary republic as a keyword, but I put it on the back end of my site so no one can see it. But when people type it in, I can still come up, because it's like, okay, we know notary republic is what people think about. You know what I mean? So people might not put in apostille. They may put in like document authentication or foreign docs or document certificate, different terms that they may use. And so the best way to figure it out and not try to guess, like I said, when you're trying to rank on Google and things like that, and you're really working on SEO, you don't have to figure it out. Let Google tell you what it is. So there are tools that you use that will literally tell you, okay, when Google is bringing up apostille sites, these are the terms that people are searching for. So these are what the people are actually typing in. So then you take those words and you put them on your website and you start ranking for those. That way, when they type it in, you start coming up. So you kind of work backwards so you can get ahead. Does that make sense? And that's always happening. We're always doing that. It's never anything you want to rank for. You kind of got to do that. You work backwards from. And so we'll go over that more. But which is the link for the full course? Full course on what exactly? So I can tell you what you need. So if you're looking, so my course that everybody to start off with is the Ultimate Notary Training, and that has general notary work, loan closing, e-notary, tax, financial management. And then you can add on courses from there. Just depends on what you're looking for, what you want to learn. I think all the courses have value that you can learn something from. It depends on where you're, okay, what you want to do, where you want to learn from. And then the intent, this is the link for that, for the Ultimate Notary course. And then the link for the boot camp, which goes over a lot of stuff too, that's coming up. It's a virtual training that's coming up. It's 4 weeks, 8 sessions. This is the link for that. Okay, yeah, I just put the one for ThinkGift for the Ultimate. Okay. All right, guys. So I gotta get ready to go because we have a training that's happening in literally an hour for my Virginia notaries who want to learn about this new law and how you can maximize it and make some serious cash. My birthday's coming up on August 3rd. Let's get it. My sister just texted me. What are we doing for your birthday, girl? I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to find out in a minute. But anyhow, yeah. So let me get ready to do that. And I love you guys. Be great on purpose. If you need help with anything, just let me know. Get into the courses. You can be a 6-figure and even $1 million notary business owner. You just have to put the work in. And we are here to help you get it done. Help you get it done. Help you get it done. I'm glad that I used that import feature because I have been dragging my feet on that. And now that I see how easy it is, it's like, man, I'm all about the automation. All right, I'll see you guys away. Go be great on purpose. Until next time, happy signing.
Hey guys, have you had a chance to get a copy of my new book, The Ultimate Ron Guide? If you are ready to build a remote online notary business, then this book is what you need. In this book, I give you all the information that you need to know in order to build a successful remote online business, no matter what state you're in, as long as your state authorizes remote online notarizations. Head on over to Amazon today and get your